All right, good evening, everybody. I'm Rushil Patel. For those of you that have not met me yet, I am the best man and Parth's brother. So, everyone here probably knows Parth pretty well, but there's probably a few of you guys that haven't really had a chance to meet him. So, I have something here that I think is going to tell you guys exactly what kind of person he is. Who recognizes this? Who recognizes this document right here? This is a 24-page manifesto of Parth's wedding from Wednesday up until tomorrow morning. This thing has graphs, charts, maps, bullet points. There might be a pie chart in here. There's citations in MLA format. It's got everything in here. My man has a PhD in his wedding. So, you know, obviously we know that Parth is very much attuned to details, and that's the reason why he's gotten so far in his life. You know, he's a very, very impressive guy. That's how you guys know him as. But for the closer cousins, and myself particularly, we are pretty sick of it. We are very, very tired of his accomplishments. We hear it all the time. I have been compared to him for the last 32 years of my life. 28 years of my life. And I'm done, man. You know, in most families, it's the older sibling that is supposed to set the bar, right, for the younger sibling to come up. But in my family, I'm constantly looking behind my shoulder to make sure Parth has not done 10 times more than what I did when I was his age. So, and I swear, I mean, this man was out to get me. I mean, every step of the way. I was number 3 in my high school class. Parth was number 1. I played 2 sports in high school. Parth played 3. I'm 6 feet tall, and Parth's 6'2". I mean, come on, man. Give me something, bro. So, not only that, but Parth is also the baby of our family. And he was beloved by everybody. So, I mean, I learned at an early age that I was, like, tired of this. So I'm like, all right, I can make a profit out of this somehow. So when we were younger, we used to go to the stores, Walmart, Meijer, whatever the case may be. Our parents would let us go to the toy section, and we would scope out what we want, whether it's, you know, Bionicles or Yu-Gi-Oh cards or whatever the case may be. And then we finally figure out something that we like. And, you know, we're just conniving. We're just like, okay, we want this, so we got to figure out a way that mom and dad can buy this for us, right? So we have our strategies, but 80% of the time, I look over to Parth, and I'm just like, when they come, you cry, okay? Because there is a chance that they will buy it for us if you cry. If I cry, they're just gonna yell at me. So yeah, man, that's kind of how childhood went for us. But, you know, man, as far as sibling rivalries go, you know, I do have to say something, man. I want to apologize. Parth, man, like, I remember, you know, when we first lived together in Kentucky, you just started entering grade school. And I mean, this kid was bringing home like 10 books a day and leisurely reading them. He was so happy, so joyous, like just ready to take on the world. And when I saw this, I was just like, I gotta like make sure this kid is protected. And so I pushed, and I pushed, man. I'm sorry, Parth. Like, I know all of those like times on the basketball court when I was like, no, your jumper is still not good enough. It's still bouncing you out. You got to get the form right. Your tall. You're gonna be good. You gotta get it right, man. And I know, I was probably so annoying growing up, man, but dude, I just saw something so special in you, and I know that you would have made it. Even if I wasn't there, you would have been the man that you are today, but the older brother instincts were just kicking in overdrive. And I had to, I had to make sure you got to today. We've seen you become Mr. Cooper, homecoming king, valedictorian. You're now a physician, and you're going to be an attending soon. His trajectory was always great. It was always going up. And then in college, he met Erin, and it skyrocketed. I mean, we know, hurt their love story started in college. Erin would come over to the apartment, and we would always, just talk about whatever, talk about school, life. They would bring over Pichu, and we would have a great time with our service dog in training, and it was a great time. But we were all very busy at the time. We were in college, applying for grad school, had a lot of stressors in our life. And, when I talk to my guys, they're just like, oh, dang, man, that sucks. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Okay, back to work. But then I every time we would sit at the dinner table, and, I would talk to Erin, her priorities were always in order. It's like, well, are you feeling okay? Dude, take a break. You deserve it. You're working so hard. You deserve to treat yourself. Just the sweetest things. And I'm just like, I've never, ever heard anything, incorrect come out of come from Erin, She's always had her priorities straight, always put people's feelings above each other's, and just always cared about how you felt over, all the stuff that you were going through. And so she's spoken sweetly to me. She's spoken sweetly to Parth. She's spoken sweetly to my parents. Except for one incident. I don't know if you remember this, Erin. You may. But this was only one time that Erin had snapped at me. So, first of all, Mom, I love you. You're amazing, and your food is spectacular. I am so blessed to have had you as my chef growing up. But there was one day where I came home from school, and, we had dinner, and I took a bite, and I made this face. I'm just like, Mom, did you not put salt in this? And then before my mom could say anything, I hear from across the dinner table, Rue, don't talk to your mom like that. And my eyes lit up, and I shut up. I was like, oh my God, she's right. And so the only time Erin has ever said anything to me was to defend my own mother for my brattiness. So, Erin, we are so lucky to have someone as caring and as loving as you in our family. You're such a great addition. We love you so much, and we can't wait to see you two flourish together. Time.